Please enjoy this free clip of the No Spin News. To watch the full episode, you have to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium member, but it's fun. Simply visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.
You know, two things occurred that I think were challenging to John Durham. First, the intelligence community was really locking down information. I think he struggled. I've been told that he struggled to get information from the intelligence community.
That's the FBI. Then when you say intelligence community, that's the FBI, right? Or are we talking CIA, NSA?
I think we're talking CIA. I think we're talking national security advisors. I think we're talking that side of the table. And then you do have the FBI as well. But I think the other factor for John Durham that made it difficult was I don't think he expected Horowitz to be someone that might not want to share what he found. And that was probably a surprise to him. I've been told that it upset him and frustrated his team. They've now indicated very clearly that they think there's very relevant information that Horowitz had. Quite frankly, Bill, I think the Inspector General is not accustomed to having anyone review what he does. He's sort of the last voice on an issue.
Now, he's
typically
the Justice Department Inspector General. Do you think he's handed over to Durham what Durham wants?
I think he is handing it over now. I think he has previously withheld handing over a lot of the substance documents and the information that he relied on in his investigation. But I'm told now that the grand jury has sort of weighed in on what's going to be turned over and not going to be turned over, that they have the information and they're reviewing it. But like you said, how long is that going to now take us?
Now, this is the swamp, right? When people say the swamp, that's what this is. Now we're in the swamp, right?
Perfect example of it.
Okay. In the end, and it's an unfair question because I'm really asking you to guess, is there going to be some revelation? And we know Hillary Clinton was involved with this, funding this bogus Russian collusion narrative. We know that. It's been proven. But are you expecting big names to topple here?
I've never been one to expect the big names to topple, but I have been, asking folks that are still in the Department of Justice, what their thoughts and what's the attitude on this particular issue. It's very interesting, Bill. They suggest that while maybe you don't have a Hillary Clinton, indictment, that John Durham is clearly trying to expose how far this went, how high up. And names like Jim Comey and Hillary Clinton and whether or not they had knowledge and the extent of that knowledge and involvement are certainly being discussed. And John Durham's got an eye on that. So I guess we'll see.
Final thing, and people need to understand, it's not up to Durham. It's up to the grand jury at this point, regular folks, right?
That's right.
That's correct. Indict or not indict. And that might pull us out of the swamp a little bit if Durham can manage to get the evidence or look at the stuff that he wants to look at. Is that a fair last word?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Bill. And they're fueling that grand jury investigation with individuals like the attorney that they indicted and others who are cooperating. So we'll see how much information they have and how that impresses or doesn't the grand jury.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed everything is getting more expensive. We are in the biggest economic crisis since 2008, with a government that's printing trillions of dollars. Consumer prices at the highest we've seen in 30 years. Inflation certainly here. And if the government continues its out of control printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world's reserve currency. While paper money will eventually have a shrinkage in value, there are real tangible things that will always maintain value. So how do you protect your money, your retirement, your savings? American Hartford Gold can show you how to hedge your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. All it takes to get started is a short phone call, and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. Plus, tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. So please don't wait. Call them now, 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.